everybody. Welcome to Katie in the Morning and happy Friday. For anybody that joined us on Wednesday for the NACA break room, we introduced 5 brand new buttons to the ProShop, the NACA ProShop. So I just kind of wanted to run through those with you guys, tell you about our special that's going on during the month of May and June, and then introduce the 5 other brand new buttons that we didn't talk about on Wednesday in the NACA break room. So our first button is the I'm Somebody's Strong Side. Is green, and it has the frail, elderly, and disabled all the way around the outside. So really, this doesn't pertain to just CNAs. So if you are a home health care aide or an assisted living aide or a nurse tech in a hospital, this would be a great button because we do take care of all 3 of these categories, and a lot of people will fit into those three categories. There is a story behind this button. If any of you guys have seen Donna Adair during her presentation, she does something called the Olive Program. And in that, she talks about her experience with her stroke, which she actually had at work while she was working at the Missouri Veterans Home in Warrensburg. And her coworkers are the ones that identified kind of what was going on. And from her perspective, she realized during this time frame of her profession that she was somebody's strong side. She was the strong side to the side that was affected by the stroke. She was somebody's strong side to somebody going through an emotional crisis. So really, we are somebody else's strong side every single day, every minute that we're there. The second button is, let me see if I can find it, the yellow one. This one's pretty self-explanatory. This is what an awesome CNA looks like. And then we have the NACA emblem, or the NACA logo, I should say. Emblem, logo, kind of the same thing. But at NACA, we are constantly striving to take CNAs and develop them into professional CNAs. And that's kind of what this button's all about, is kind of that level up for a CNA. So that is the yellow one. And just to let you guys know, any of the buttons that say CNA on them, we can customize them. So my little sun drop from Arizona, Sammy, I know you're going to be asking me about this. So they can be changed from CNA to assisted living caregiver, home health aide, hospice aide, nurse tech, whatever your title is. If you want them customized, we can definitely do that. Once we get through these 5 buttons, I'll explain to you guys how to do that when you're ordering the buttons. So this one says CNAs because All-Star is not an official title. I think you guys all know and will agree with me that CNAs do much more than just ADLs. We help transfer them to the hospital. We take them to doctor's appointments. Our housekeeping, if their room's a mess, we pick it up. Dietary, we deliver their trays, we bring their trays back, we do their intake now. We just do a social worker. If a resident or a client is going through like an emotional time, we're the ones that are sitting there talking to them, helping them through that. So All-Star is more of a title of what we do. And then the next one is pretty self-explanatory too. CNA, I put the pro in professional. And I think that is, if you want to be a professional and you want to kind of show that is something that means something to you, this would be the perfect button for you. And then our last one is CNA Superstar. This one might be one of my favorites just because I love purple, first of all. But like I said, anybody that wants to order one that CNA is not your title, I know there's some facilities that have caregivers as their title. There's just so many different ones out there for CNAs or for people working in our profession. So these are the 5 that come in the special that we're running from May 14th through June 10th. It's called the Boxo buttons. Normally these buttons are 50 cents a piece in the Pro Shop, but in celebration for this is such a long title. National Skilled Care Nursing Week. I think I got it right. We're doing a special for these 5 buttons. You can get them in a box of 100 for $45. Like I said, if you want to order them separately, they're 50 cents a piece. And Jeff he gave me the rundown on Wednesday. But I did throw out there, if you are a member of NACA and you haven't done the membership request form yet, go into the members only section, fill one of those out. And one of the options that you have for one of your 3 free gifts out of 5 is discount to the NACA Pro Shop, a gift certificate for discount. So that's an extra 25% off of this purchase. So I think that brings it down to like $35.70 for a box of 100 buttons. And if you don't have 100 CNAs at your facility, if you're an administrator, executive director, DON, in-house coach for the leadership team, if the leadership team themselves wants to buy these buttons, they'd be a great recognition gift for throughout the year. If you only have 20 CNAs in your center, that's 5 buttons per CNA. So there's our Boxel buttons. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce the other 5 new buttons.
When you have satisfied and content CNAs, the care is better and you're going to have less nursing assistant turnover.
So many times I think they're just, in the trenches and nobody hears, nobody cares about them, and it's not true. It's simply not true. And this organization helps them gain that voice and helps them be heard.
We're awesome, and I'm going to hold my head high, and I'm going to ride this magic carpet, and I'm going to change the world. That's what NACA did for me.
For more information, visit us online at nacacna.org or call 417-623-6049. Tune in to CNA TV every Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time for long-term care news with Dane Henning.
Welcome back to Katie in the Morning. I have to tell you something a little bit funny about this is a couple of these buttons Lori Porter herself has not even seen yet. Her and Dane had to run to a facility member up in Kansas City when I created these. So Lisa approved them, so we've got the go-ahead, but these will kind of be a surprise to Lori too. So our first button is with our new NACA logo, proud member of NACA. This one's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of our individual members especially will appreciate this button. I think one of the things about membership with NACA is you take so much more value out of it if you have to pay for it yourself. A lot of our facility sponsored memberships will appreciate this, but I don't think they'll appreciate it as much as our individual members because they're the ones that are striving as an individual. That's why they're called individual members, for success and professionalism. So that's our first one. And then our second one, I think the guys are going to like this one, compassionate caring male CNA. This is our first item in the NACA ProShop that is specifically for male CNAs. And like with the other 5 buttons, just like these ones, just like the other 5 that we already introduced, can be customized for home health aide, assisted living caregiver, hospice aide, nurse tech. So if you're a male CNA or you want to appreciate a male CNA, just let us know on your form that you want it customized. And when we get done introducing the buttons, I'll tell you guys how to do that, how to request a custom button. And then our third one, if I can get this on, men are so stubborn, that's why that was. So, okay, so our next one this was a special request from Lisa herself. Brown nosing is included in my skill set. I thought this one was hilarious. And the thing about NACA is we actually promote brown nosing because all brown nosing is the ambition to please somebody else. It's not kind of going behind other people's backs to your supervisors, that sort of thing. But a brown noser is somebody who aims to please someone else. So that could be coworkers, it could be supervisors, it could be residents. You could be a resident brown noser. So we definitely promote that. So that is our third button. And then our fourth one is CNAs Matter. Now this, you guys watch this because there is going to be an entire line of CNA Matter product coming out in the NACA ProShop. There's gonna be a bunch of different items, but this is the official release of the CNAs Matter line. And it's got the NACA emblem on there, and really what that is CNA standing up and being proud of who we are and kind of realizing that we're not going to tolerate abuse and neglect of our residents. It's us standing up for ourselves and our residents. So that's the fourth one. And then the fifth one, I think Lori will appreciate, is Lori Porter approved. This actually came as a suggestion from one of the members of our board of directors. So thank you, Sam, for throwing that one out there. And I think this one's going to be a really hot seller. These 5 buttons are 50 cents a piece. They do not come in the Boxo buttons. The 5 that were introduced earlier that is like a limited edition. What's the word I'm looking for? Bulk sale. It just comes with the 5 that are included in the Boxo buttons cannot be modified to put other ones in there. But these are 50 cents a piece, and which is really, really a great deal for any of the buttons. You go online, I think they're like 70 to 75 cents, $1 sometimes online. So that is the introduction of our 5 new buttons, plus our Boxo buttons. Now, when you guys go in to order your buttons, You can customize them by, once you fill out your order and decide what you want, there'll be a space in your order sheet that says specific instructions for your order or something along those lines. And that's where you can write, I would like my buttons customized for home health aid or hospice aid or nurse tech or whatever you want them customized for. Make sure you write it in that little section. And then when it's submitted, I'll be able to see that on your order form and I will get that done for you. Make sure you check out the other items in the NACA Pro Shop. We have lots of t-shirts, we have boomsticks, we have the badge things, we have the list goes on and on and on. So make sure you check that out. The Pro Shop will be updated on Monday. All the old items are getting taken out. The ones that are sold out. We're reordering some that are requested, and the new items are getting put in there. So thank you guys all for joining me, and I'll see you right back here on Monday for the kickoff of National Skilled Nursing Week.